Hey, what is up, guys? It's Arodiad here. Welcome to our Pokemon Showdown series, episode 22, I believe. I could be wrong since it's been a while since we've done a Pokemon Showdown battle. But pretty much, if you guys do not know, this is going to be not a UU battle, an NU battle, where I decided to try to build my team around Torkoal, this guy right here. So pretty much my Torkoal is timid, it has max speed, and it's carrying Shell Smash. Hopefully we'll be able to outspeed because Torkoal actually isn't that bad of a Pokemon. It has pretty high defense stat. I'm pretty sure it's a base 140 defense. And I tried to build a team around it. We also have Cradilly for rocks and everything like that. We have Aqua the Feraligatr for second sweeper. Rotom Fan just for a good lead as well, just for a switch initiative. Then we have Probopass over here because I wanted to try to build a special attacking Probopass, and it's also got T-Wave if that counts, and we have Golurk because Golurk is powerful. My opponent, as you can see, has a Cacturne, a Vileplume, another Rotom Fan, a Sliggoo with Eviolite, Mesprit, and Samurott. So why don't we hop straight into this battle? I lead off with my Rotom Fan as he leads off with his Flamboyance. The reason I did not want to lead off with Cradilly is because that Vileplume, and I was predicting a Toxic and he would come in and save it. So I decided to Volt Switch out as he switches out as well because he does not have the favorable typing. I'm going to Steam Pot the Torkoal, but want to double out straight away because I was planning to scare him off and I don't want any damage happening to this Torkoal till late game. So he sends out his Sliggoo. I go for Air Slash thinking that it will do a lot more, however it does not, and this Sliggoo ends up poisoning my Air Balloon. Doesn't really bother me that much because I know I'm going to be switching in and out like crazy. But Sliggoo goes for a Dragon Pulse. I know I can take Dragon Pulses for days with our Probopass, Googly Eyes. So he decides to switch out into Danny Mac. And I go for the T-Wave, hoping to paralyze this Sliggoo and just kind of cut it down to size. But I'm really happy I got a paralysis on this guy for the simple reason that these guys usually like to substitute, Swords Dance, and then Sucker Punch their way to victory, and also carry Drain Punch. So I go for Ice Punch on Fisty as Danny Mac decides to go for a Swords Dance. I switch out into Steam Pot for one, predicting the Sucker Punch, and I know I can't take it with the Golurk. And two, I was thinking of going for a Cell Smash now, but I do know that I'm not going to be able to take out the Samurott. So I go for a Flamethrower. Luckily he gets paralyzed and I can take him out. So I switch out because the Sliggoo comes out. I go into Googly Eyes because if he does try to Toxic me, I am part Steel and I can take any move he wants to do. So he goes into his Rotom Fan. I predict the switch and I go for the rock, whatever it was, Power Gem, that's it. He goes to the Will-O-Wisp. It does not matter because I am a special attacker and Power Gem is going to take out the Rotom. So I am sitting out pretty good and he decides to go back out into the Sliggoo and he goes for another Dragon Pulse. I don't know why he did that considering, but I go for a T-Wave and pretty much just cripple this thing. So I'm extremely happy because this thing can finally start to get just kind of stopped in its tracks. So I go into Fisty because I do carry the Ice Punch and the Sliggoo goes for rest. And this is where I start to think, oh my goodness, this is going to take forever. He switches out into Samurott as I go for the Ice Punch. Didn't predict the switch for some reason. And I am choice banded into that, so I have to switch out into Sunburn because I do have the Storm Drain. And the only attacking move that I have on this guy is Seed Bomb. But he switches out into his Mesprit as I go for the Stealth Rock, predicting the Vileplume to take a Toxic. But Cradilly's, I was about to say Sableye, are special defense monsters, so I decided to stay in them and go for the Toxic. Hopefully just to get residual damage on this Mesprit because Mestrips can take a crazy amount of hits. So he goes for the Psychic, doesn't do too much, and I go for the Recover, and I get all my health back, and with leftovers, it's just a fun time all around for me. So then he switches out and he goes into his Vileplume. Finally, I decide to go for the Seed Bomb, just in case he would stay it. I probably should have switched out there. It was quite obvious he was going to switch since he couldn't do anything to me. But I decided to switch out into Air Balloon, for the simple reason that I can tank any move that he wants to do, and an Air Slash can hit back for super effective. But the thing is, he's not going to stay in, so he goes out from his Vileplume into his Sliggoo, and I'm pretty sure that he was going to switch out, but I decided to go for the Air Slash anyway. And that poison damage is starting to rack out. So since I am choice scuffed, I have to hard switch out into Golurk. This guy's fast sleep, but I did not anticipate the sleep talk because I've never versed a Sliggoo before. So his Toxic hits me, and now I'm pretty sure a few members of my team are Toxic. But I go for the Drain Punch, predicting I think Samurott to come in to take the anticipated Ice Punch. That didn't work out well, so I decided to switch out again since I am choice banded into Vileplume, into Probopass for the Vileplume, because I can tank a crazy amount of hits with this Probopass. So he decides to switch out Vileplume knowing he can't do anything to me and goes back into the Sliggoo, and I go for the Power Gem. Doesn't do much, and I am just here in a stalemate because Probopass can't heal himself and he's on a ticking time bomb because he's burnt. And this Sliggoo, I guess, went for rest but stayed asleep for one more turn. I go for Earth Power, hoping for the special D drop, which I did get, so I was extremely happy. Then I was going to go Air Balloon for a special move, and he wakes up and goes for rest. So this Sliggoo is at full health and just one special defense drop. But that doesn't really matter for the simple reason that I go for the trick, because I think that Air Balloon or a Rotom Fan is going to die soon. So I don't care about it. And I ended up tricking at the Choice Scarf, so now it can't rest, sleep, talk, and things like that. So I go into my Feraligatr, then bait the switch, and go out into my Golurk. That didn't work out so well, however, and he decided to stay in. So I'm hurt by poison, I take half damage, so it was a prediction that didn't really pay off. He goes into his Samurott, as I go for the Ice Punch, and all that lag all of a sudden, okay. But pretty much didn't really work out. And I decided to switch out into Sunburn because of the Storm Drain, because I predicted the Water type move. It did work out in my favor. He switches out into his Vileplume, as I thought he would. However, I decided to switch out because of that and go back into Golurk, because I do carry the Ice Punch. And I do know that Golurk outspeeds in base speed by about 5. And I do have some speed investments, so Golurk is able to outspeed Vileplume and take me out with an Ice Punch. Here comes Mesprit. Mesprit, it can do quite a bit of damage. I decided to stay in with Fisty because I'm pretty sure he did all that he could do. So it is 3 against 4 right now. I go into my Googly Eyes because I think he'll be able to tank a move as well as anyone else. And decide to go for Power Gem. It doesn't do much. However, I get the special defense drop like Doll. I have a special defense drop, so I decide to, I'm pretty sure I sack him off here, but he goes into Sliggoo as I decide to slack off Nosepass because Probopass because I have no way of reliably healing. But then I think because he's going to a Sliggoo, he can't do much to a Feraligatr besides rest, sleep, talk, toxic. So he decides to go for a rest and he switches out because he is choice scarfed into rest. He goes into Pixie. I know he's going to switch because he went for rest, so I go for a Dragon Dance just so I will be able to get an attack and speed boost. Then I go for the Aqua Jet, takes out Mesprit. And that is, I didn't even think I needed to go for the Aqua Jet, but it was just nice to go for the priority. Then, here comes the Samurott. I decided to go for another Aqua Jet. I could have gone for Earthquake or Ice Punch, whatever I'm carrying on this guy. But I know an Aqua Jet's going to take him out. Here comes the Sliggoo. Pretty much he has one move to choose from. And there we go. I carry the Earthquake. Critical hit. Takes him out. And it is a 4-0 to me. So, I hope you guys did enjoy this battle. If you did enjoy this battle, leave a like, favorite, comment, subscribe. Do all the good stuff. Really helps me out. One other thing, guys, if you want to recommend any Pokemon, feel free to let me know in the comment section below any Pokemon you would like to see. And if you want to submit a set like Nature, Move Pool, everything like that, anything that you want me to use, feel free to leave it in the comment section and it might be featured in the next episode. But anyway, follow my to-do if you haven't, it will be in the description below. And yeah, don't have much else to say. This has been Arodiad. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.